Well, the Choice Morning Show, very pleased to welcome this morning Dave Young. He's a senior engineer from Moody and Associates, and also a member of the Athens Business Association. Good morning, Dave, and welcome to the Choice Morning Show today.
Morning, Matt. Thank you.
Appreciate you coming down, and we're here to talk a little bit about a competitive fun volleyball tournament that's coming up. Tell us a little bit about what this is.
Right. This is a fundraiser for the Athens Business Association. It's going to be held over at the Athens High School main gym. There'll be two courts running at the same time. It's coming up on Saturday, March 26th. Play will start at 9 in the morning and go as long as it lasts. And then what it is 6-on-6. It's co-ed with two girls at a minimum on a team. We actually have some girls' travel clubs that are going to be playing, so some teams will be all female. We are going to have play throughout the day, depending on how many teams we get, and we're maxing it out at 12. You can only really run 6 teams on a court at one time. But depending on how many teams we get, that'll be the number of games that will be able to be played in that space, in that time space. So it should be a lot of fun. We're looking to kind of keep it on a fun level. There will be some competitive teams and some that are just there, friends from high school that are getting together and just having a little bit of fun on a Saturday. So it's going to be a little bit varied in the competition, but should be a good day.
It sounds like it's going to be fun, and that's what it's all meant to be. And once again, as people go and decide they want to register for this, what's the deadline and how would they go and register to be a part of this?
Well, we'll go right up to the last minute with the deadline, but we do have paperwork that has to be filled out, and I'm trying to get that around this week. We actually have 11 teams that are verbally committed so far. I haven't got the paperwork from all of them or the money from them. But it's only $10 a player. That's a lot cheaper than a lot of tournaments. This is our first one. We're going to see how it goes, that kind of thing. So, if we get 12 teams, we're going to have to cut it off at that, unfortunately. But whoever is first in, will get to play. So we'll hold it at that.
Well, it sounds good. If you're just tuning in, we're talking with Dave Young. He's a member of the Athens Business Association. We're talking about a competitive fun volleyball tournament that's going to be coming up, and that'll be Saturday, March 26th at 9 a.m. at the Athens Area High School right here. And they have room for 12 teams. It sounds like you've already got pretty good interest coming into this.
We do. It's been well received. My son, Connor, who's sitting here with us, and my other son, Derek, play in a lot of competitive volleyball throughout the area, a league up in Elmira, a league over in Vestal, as well as some pickup in Owego and Candor. And they've been doing a pretty good job of spreading the word, whereas I can't play right now, so I haven't been able to get out and do anything with them.
For those that can't tell, you're on crutches, so
yep.
you're kind of on the disabled bench for at least the next few months, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we'll see how long the doctor keeps me off the court, but it won't be for too long. The golf season's coming up, too, and there's a lot of guys that are challenging me to long drive contest.
Well, very good. Tell us a little bit about, while you're sitting here, the Athens Business Association.
Well, we're fairly new members there, but it is basically folks from around Athens Borough and Athens Township, mostly businesses that get together and try and raise some money and try and help out where they can. I thought it was really nice. There's a gentleman up in Jolly Farmer that broke his foot when he had a little accident, and they kind of try and keep on top of those things, send them like a get well card and things like that. So I thought that was pretty nice. But just staying on top of things in the community and trying to help out where we can. And that's why the fundraiser's going on. We have a concert series down in the Athens gazebo down there. But we try and raise some money to get some performers down there. And that's what this will be used for.
Oh, very good. Sounds like a great cause. Sounds like a lot of fun. Get out of the house during the winter, which soon going to be spring here.
Yeah.
I can't come soon enough, as far as I'm concerned.
There's one more thing we're going to be doing with the tournament, which is kind of a fun thing also. When I was in the military, we did a serving accuracy competition. You basically put squares all around the court, and you get certain points for hitting each one of those squares. And of course, you don't get anything if you don't hit any of them. So we're going to hold that at kind of like the lunchtime break, and people can sign up for $5 and show us how fantastic of a server they are.
What if you hit the ceiling?
Well, that's no points there either.
I'm thinking of myself, of course, back in high school when I used to go and serve the ball. I just railed the thing, and as far as accuracy,
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, I'm a great server." Well, come on out and prove it.
I actually wasn't terribly bad once I got into it, but it's kind of one of those interesting things. Sometimes I just didn't quite know where it was going to land.
Yeah.
It would go over the net, but beyond that,
Right.
That was kind of the way it was. So once again, if you're just tuning in, we're talking with Dave Young. He's a member of the Athens Business Association. We've talked a little bit about the Competitive Fun Volleyball Tournament, and it's going to be coming up on Saturday, March 26th at 9 a.m. Once again, how would they register for this?
They need to contact me. Easiest way is call me on my cell phone at 607-738-2704, and then I'll get an email address from you and send you some paperwork that we need, liability form, registration form, that kind of thing. So give me a call and we'll get you a time slot in for you, or a team slot.
Sounds like a great event. Once again, Competitive Fun Volleyball Tournament. Anything else that you'd like to mention while you're on this morning?
I think that's about it. It's going to be a wide range of talent there, and mostly we're just going to try and have fun as best we can. Even some, teaching sessions. We've got a few people that have played for quite a while, and if there's anybody that needs some instruction on certain items, we'll be able to help them out with that too.
It's all right there. Once again, the Competitive Fun Volleyball Tournament, Athens Area High School, coming up Saturday, March 26th, 9 a.m., sponsored by the Athens Business Association. Dave Young, thank you so much for coming down and being on the air with me this morning.
Thank you, Matt.
We appreciate it.